So what we're going to do, we're going to set that spindle nose so it's touching that block. Okay? And then you're going to look at your machine display and you'll see that 334.5. Yeah? And that's the figure that I'm interested in, because it's actually telling me where that block is on the table. So you can use anything you want, providing you keep putting it to the same position. Yeah? You can even use a tool of a known length and touch on it and then work out the difference. You know what I mean? If you've already measured the tool. Right, so from there now, press data bank. And we're going on to user parameter. And the user parameter we're interested in is parameter number 7. And whatever you write in there will go into that. Okay? And what we want is 334.5, and then you enter that in there, and that's that machine position. Don't forget that you've still got to do your completion mode, either the overwrite button, or you can say complete with saving. Yeah. What we do then, if you then want to just take the handle and carefully move that up in the air in Z, move it up in Z. Yeah. Carefully take that up. Yep, and that's in a position now. So imagine that's a tool touching on that part. If you now go back, go up to tool data, cursor up to tool data and press enter. Enter again on the tool list. And then if we go along to that empty pocket, we'll use that as an example, and down to the Z figure. And we're going to press this button that says automatic setting. And what that's done now, the top one is the machine position that it's currently at. The other one below it is what's in that box. And then it takes one from the other and it comes up with 61. If you now say yes to that, it's now put that 61 in there. And then when you say complete and you say overwrite or with saving, it's saved that figure. So that's how it's calculated the length of that tool. And you can do that, you can measure all your tools like that if you want.